how I ended up getting extensive dental work done in Thailand, a country that I was afraid to visit. My name is Rodger. I'm 72, and I'm passionate about improving the lives of others by sharing my experiences and my in-depth research. Stay with me, and I'll share with you a lifetime adventure, forever changing my perspective of people and cultures in 11 different countries I never dreamed that I would ever visit. My reluctant journey started 14 years ago. My 19-year-old daughter was in Thailand taking a 4-week course. Then she advised us of her plans that she's going to backpack solo around Asia. Needless to say, my wife and I were in panic mode. We had visions of our daughter disappearing, and we agreed one of us had to go meet her and travel with her. We both wanted no part of doing that. We volunteered each other. I knew what was best for me, so I bit the bullet and I went. The thought of flying to Thailand filled me with fear and dread. I told my plans to a good friend of mine. He refers to himself as the Happy Brown Man. He's from Tanzania, and he's very well traveled. He thought it was a great idea and suggested I get dental work done in Thailand. I was going anyway. I might as well investigate getting some dental work done. I made an appointment with my dentist to obtain a 5-year estimate of work that he thought I required over the next 5 years. The estimate was expensive. This made it easier to at least consider getting some work done. So I did my homework, and I researched dental offices in Chiang Mai. Chiang Mai Dental for You was my best choice. It had great reviews. The dentist, Dr. Warut Muttarak, founder of Chiang Mai Dental for You, graduated at the University of Chiang Mai. He completed a master's program on dental implants at the University of California. I've listed his credentials below in the description. I was out having a couple of beers, trying to convince myself that this was a good idea. I got talking to a couple of guys. They just happened to be dentists. So I said to them, "What's your opinion of getting dental work done in Thailand?" They both told me unbelievable horror stories of patients who got work done there. This did not give me warm fuzzies, because I was considering getting work done there. I was going to Thailand anyway. If it wasn't overwhelming enough, now planning to get major dental work done in an Asian country. My friends thought I'd lost my mind. I began to wonder, did I need major work done on my brain or my teeth? Putting it into perspective, my friends would never consider travel outside of a Western country as it was too scary for them, let alone getting dental work done. I must confess, I did feel the same way. The Happy Brown Man reassured me and encouraged me to go and get the dental work done there. I trusted his judgment as he had extensive travel experiences. My stomach churned the entire flight. The only silver lining was I was going to ensure the safety of my daughter. I landed in Chiang Mai. My daughter greeted me with excitement about her experiences for the past 3 weeks. It made me feel much better, especially as I got exposed to the people and the culture. Thailand is often referred to as the land of smiles. This nickname highlights the country's reputation for its friendly and welcoming people, known for their warm smiles and hospitality. I can certainly attest to that. I fell in love with the people, the culture, and the atmosphere of Chiang Mai. In the waiting room of the dental office, I sat there very apprehensive. I spoke to 3 patients, 1 from the UK and 2 from Australia. They were all regulars. They raved about Dr. Warut's work. Their willingness to travel thousands of miles for dental work spoke volumes. Also, while in the waiting room, a university researcher interviewed me about getting dental work done in Thailand. He stated that Thailand aims to become the dental capital of the world. These conversations reassured me to be there. The clinic was modern, spotless, equipped with cutting-edge technology. The dentist was friendly, professional, taking time to explain every detail in fluent English. The technology was state-of-the-art, superior materials, and Dr. Warut's knowledge was great, never trying to oversell me. A far more personal experience I ever felt in Toronto. All of this at a lower cost. Here are some examples. I got my teeth cleaned by 2 people, a dentist and a hygienist. Very professional. Cost around $30 Canadian. I had panoramic x-rays done. They were inexpensive. They were done on the spot instantly. In Toronto, I had to go to a specialized facility, and it was very costly. Getting regular x-rays done. As always in Toronto, they put the heavy pad on your chest. They put the clamp in your mouth. You got to bite down. Very uncomfortable. They bring the machine down and point it to the clamp. And the assistant goes and takes the x-ray. Archaic. In Chiang Mai, I rested my chin on the machine. The scanner went around my mouth, took the x-ray. It was done. I went because I required 2 crowns and 2 bridges replaced. The bridges consist of 3 teeth. Dr. Warut suggested zirconium, an advanced durable material, versus porcelain and metal fused material, which is standard in Toronto. At the time, zirconium was relatively unknown in Toronto, available through a handful of dentists because it was very complex to use and it was expensive. The freezing process. Hardly noticed the jabs. No typical numb feeling where your face feels swollen like a football. Okay? It was like I received nothing. He placed the 2 crowns and prepared for the bridges, all experiencing no pain. I went back to have the bridges installed 4 days before going home. Dr. Warut said, I got some bad news and some good news. He showed me the x-ray and he said, I consider the material too thin, it might fail in 5 years. The good news was he would have the new bridge ready before I left. He did not disappoint me and even gave me the subpar bridge as a spare. I suspect my dentist wouldn't even have noticed the bridge was subpar and put it in anyway. The dental work at Chiang Mai Dental for you cost me around $3,000 Canadian. I spent 2 weeks in Chiang Mai exploring, 3 weeks on trips to Bangkok, Laos, Kuala Lumpur, Cambodia, and on the way home I stopped in Tokyo for a 4-day layover. The cost of all this travel, flights and accommodation was around $3,500. When I include the dental work, the entire trip cost me around $6,500 Canadian. At home, a less skilled dentist using inferior materials would have cost me around $7,000 plus. For less money, I received life-changing experiences, state-of-the-art dental care, a free, amazing vacation, experiencing countries never on my radar. And best of all, I traveled these places with my 19-year-old daughter. Priceless. When I got home, my dentist commented on the exceptional work that I got done. In June 2015, I was off again to get some dental work done. This time I convinced my 86-year-old friend to come with me, as his granddaughter was living in Chiang Mai at the time. The dental work I required was 3 crowns and a molar extraction. Cost around $2,000 Canadian. Dr. Warut's honesty stood out again. Where I had the molar extracted, I said, do I need an implant? He said the tooth wasn't necessary. His honesty saved me unnecessary expenses and pain. His extraction was remarkable. A quick injection, no numbness or swelling. The tooth was out before I even realized it. 10 to 15 minutes later, the bleeding had stopped and I was on my way in the tuk-tuk with no pain and no hassle. The trip cost me $3,000. I arranged 4 days for a layover in Cairo, a week in Pai, which is in northern Thailand, and 8 days in Myanmar, not a Western tourist destination. Apparently like Thailand 40 to 50 years ago. An incredible experience. The cost of superior dental work in a 5-week vacation was around $6,000 Canadian. In Toronto, I would have received inferior fused porcelain to metal crowns and would cost around $5,500. 2 years later at home, I experienced that I need the same lower molar on the other side to be extracted. It involved 30 to 40 minutes, 8 or so painful needles. The dentist could not hit the nerve. It was a painful experience, swelling and bleeding for a week. Needless to say, I never went back to that dentist again. The difference was like night and day. My wife experienced in 2019 in Toronto. She needed a root canal done on the right molar, the same tooth I had extracted. She experienced severe pain for a couple of weeks. She went back and had the molar extracted. Cost for the root canal extraction was around $2,400. She should have been given the advice that Dr. Warut gave me. Get the molar extracted. It's not required. My friend Laurie's experience when we were in Chiang Mai, Thailand. He went for a checkup and cleaning. Dr. Warut reported to him no immediate issues. Everything is okay. The next day I went back with Laurie and met with Dr. Warut and explained Laurie wanted to have all his amalgamine fillings replaced with crowns. Given Laurie's age and excellent health, this would be the best time for him to get this work done. Dr. Warut replaced his existing 11 fillings with zirconium crowns in around 2 weeks. No pain as per the freezing used. The cost around $8,000 to $10,000 for Laurie. In Toronto, it would have been around $25,000. Laurie was thrilled with the results, experiencing no pain or issues. He was in awe of the state-of-the-art technology and the superior crowns, and especially with Dr. Warut's skill, expertise, and honesty. If that's not enough to convince you to get dental work done in Chiang Mai, maybe my third trip might. In December 2017, my third trip to Chiang Mai Dental for you, I needed 2 crowns. One was to be installed over an implant I had done by a respected surgeon in 2016, which cost me $1,900. Dr. Warut pointed out on an x-ray and diagrams that the implant was placed slightly crooked. He wanted to ensure I knew the issue wasn't his work. The cost for the 2 crowns was around $1,500. In Toronto, inferior crowns would cost me around $4,000. Once again, the savings helped cover my 6-week travel to Chiang Mai, India, Nepal, and China. This time, my 23-year-old daughter met me in India, and in Beijing, my 20-year-old son met us. Again, the trip was priceless. Traveling with my kids, you can't put a value on it. And it all happened because I stepped outside of my comfort zone and went to Thailand and got dental work done. Here's why I totally endorse Dr. Warut and the clinic Chiang Mai Dental for you. The atmosphere was welcoming, warm, with a professional staff. Advanced technology, cutting-edge materials, detailed explanations, precise skills, procedures were painless and minimal recovery time. The honesty and integrity of Dr. Warut, and I had significant savings. Now I'm looking ahead for my 4th dental trip to Chiang Mai. It's planned for May of 2025. This time I'll be receiving even more extensive work done. My next video I will highlight what I'm getting done, the cost of Chiang Mai Dental for you compared to getting work done in Toronto. I will also cover my preparation for the work and my planned trip to Vietnam, 17 days. Subscribe so you won't miss out my next video. If you're considering getting dental work done in Thailand, I strongly recommend Chiang Mai Dental for you. For quality, affordability, it's not just a dental appointment, it's a life-changing experience that pays for itself. Thank you for watching this video.